Hey there, everybody. Welcome to this reading for tomorrow, the 26th of August. And let's fix that. All right. Welcome, everybody. Casey, hello, by the way. Didn't know if you'd be here. Shane, hello. Narani, hello. Jesse, hello. Mitch, good evening. Elizabeth, hello. And welcome to everybody else. I am way far behind everybody, so hold on one second. Mark, hello. Thank you for being here. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. And Bria, hello. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started in a few minutes here, and then we are going to go in order. But I'm going to answer some questions first, and then we're going to get started. So once I figure out where I was. Also, by the way, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. I have all these lovely decks to give away, and in a few weeks, we are going to be giving away I am going to be giving away all these decks. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, because if you're not, you automatically lose. That's how this is going to work. All right. More or less, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, does C want a serious relationship with me, or is he just fooling me? You have the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. I feel like there will be clarity in this situation. I feel like the High Priestess is saying, as of right now, it is a mystery, of course. But the good news is you have the Ace of Swords. So that tells me that there will be clarity. Outcome, yeah, I feel like he wants more. So I feel like the Fool, even though it's funny because you use the word fooling, but with the Fool, I feel like he is going to take the leap. I feel like he's going to eventually dive into this relationship. So that's what I would say here with that. So that looks good. Elizabeth, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. I can't remember. Elizabeth, if you could type in your question again, that would be great, because I can't remember exactly what you asked. JC, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, feeling a little off center, a few cards for my present moment. Do you have the Nine of Wands? Yeah, a little bit withdrawn, maybe feeling a little bit defensive, but look what you have to look forward to. Nine of Pentacles. So total financial abundance, success, and most importantly, self-sufficiency with this card right here. So I feel like you're feeling very or you will be getting to this point, but it's like, this is just saying, keep pushing forward. I also feel like an increase in energy here. Yeah. And I feel like once you get moving forward, with the new job and everything, I feel like things will start to feel better, especially with this Ace of Pentacles. It's like you're going to start making progress. That Nine of Wands is a card of stamina, but it can also represent a lack of stamina or a feeling like you don't have energy and things like that. But the Ace of Pentacles tells me, like, once you start something new, once you get into it, then you'll probably start feeling a lot better. Raymond Torres, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, left the number to bartender, what do you see? You have the moon, so get out of your head. Three of Wands. Yeah, there could be future, something happening in the future with the Three of Wands. Three of Wands to me is a future card. It says that there will be changes in the future. Duh. So I feel like there could be communication. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles could be slow, but definitely could be communication in the future. Joshua, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, pull a few cards on what's coming up for me. Ten of Cups, Fortune after difficulty, Four of Swords, and King of Cups, or Knight of Cups. This would represent you kind of living your dream life. Again, to me, Knight of Cups here, it could be love if you're looking for love, and especially with this Ten of Cups. But the Knight of Cups to me is like your imagination, things that you see for yourself in the future. Ten of Cups would represent reaching that goal. I feel like this Four of Swords is just saying that maybe you've been on a break, or maybe you've been taking more time for yourself. So it's like maybe you haven't been making as much progress as you would like to be making. But overall, very positive. Like I said, fortune after difficulty on that. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles, slow and steady progress. So I feel like you are going to start seeing growth and progress. This is a card of patience. It is a card of waiting. It is a card of waiting for something to grow. So it kind of just says that you have been waiting to maybe see results on probably everything in your life, not just not just love, not just money, probably all different things. And so this is saying you've been waiting for that progress, but it also does say that you will be seeing progress. So it's a very good card. This can represent a pause as well, and you do have that Four of Swords. So what I would say here is that the type of pause that we want to take with the Seven of Pentacles is we just want to make sure that we're on track. It's not a bad card, not a good card. Really it is a good card, but to me it's just kind of saying that maybe you're taking a pause and assessing if you're moving in the right direction in your life, and then you're moving forward. So it could just be a short pause for you, but really good. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you again. You say, Chris, new love, and what sign are they, please? You have the Queen of Swords. I feel like you need to open up to new love, and Knight of Swords here. Yeah, it could be a Capricorn, but I feel like it could be an air sign, or it could be somebody with a lot of Capricorn in their chart, is what I would say here. Of course, if you wouldn't know that if you didn't ask them, and if, most people don't know, so it's like there's no way to tell, but I do feel like it could be, I don't think they're a Capricorn, let's put it that way. I feel like they have a lot of Capricorn in their chart. I feel like they could be an air sign for sure. Or, they could be an earth sign as well, with a bunch of air. I'm kind of getting both, but I'm leaning more towards air sign. I feel like you need to open up here with the Queen of Swords, so I would definitely open up for love, but I definitely feel love coming in for you. I do feel like it could be somebody younger than you, maybe not by much, but that is kind of standing out to me. So I do feel like it could be somebody who's like a little bit younger than you are, is what I'd say. Raymond, thank you for the super chat, really appreciate it. You say, will there be a new start in love? You have the Hierophant, the Five of Pentacles. I would say maybe not. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold, but the Hierophant is definitely love. So, because it can represent marriage. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely love coming in for you here. It might not be this person, but I definitely feel that there could be love coming in for you here with these cards. So, yes, I do feel like there's love here. Yeah, it's like you're going through a transformation right now, Raymond. Stacy Randall, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does my Pisces friend like me? Are we true friends? I would say to you, I would say yes. I would say don't worry. Five of Cups could be regret. So if something happened in this relationship as friends or whatever, Five of Cups could say that there are regrets. But it could also just say that you're not getting everything you want out of the relationship as it stands. So it could just represent certain things missing from the relationship. Emperor could be like a closed off, cold type of energy. Some Pisces, not all Pisces, but some Pisces can definitely come off as more cold, more distant, or or they could just not be, very expressive, depending. So that's what I'd say here. Yeah, they could just be very slow. You have the Hangman, which is literally Pisces. And it could also be saying that they are just like slower moving, or they're not as expressive as you would like them to be. So that's what I'd say there. Journey, thank you for the super chat. You say, is my rash something serious? I would say no, but again, I would go to the doctor. Journey is what I'd say. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to some guy on the internet. I would say I would definitely go to a doctor, get it taken care of. Yeah, I feel like you have the Eight of Swords as well coming up. Eight of Swords says this could be fixed very quickly. So I would just go to the doctor is what I'd say to you. I feel like they'll fix it very fast. Journey, thank you again for the super chat. You say, how does Lorenzo feel about me? A lot of attention. This is very good. You do have the Five of Swords, which is like a card of wanting to give up. So I don't know if you two have been like kind of talking or whatever, but you do have the Sun, which is very positive. Best card in the deck. It's a card of like happiness and enlightenment and assurance as well. So I feel like there could be a lot of attention here. But Five of Swords tells me that he might be ready to give up here. Yeah, the Hermit as well. So yeah, I would definitely take care of that. If like you haven't been talking or something like that, I would try to get talking and all that other stuff. Fiery Temperance, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Empress and the Seven of Wands here for next week, so very attractive at this time. Get out there. Seven of Wands says open up, especially if you want love, but this could also just be more abundance coming in for you here with the Empress card. This could also say get out. The Empress is a card of nature, so it could be saying like get out into nature. Seven of Wands, again, get out, so maybe it would be good for you to spend some time in nature or outside this week. That would probably be a good idea for you. I also feel like this could be you just being very sure of yourself. There seems to be, again, just looking at this chart, and I've been saying this for like the past few weeks because it keeps popping into my head, that in this chart it's like we could be very, I think that just being sure of yourself in any area of your life is probably the best thing you could possibly do. And the Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card of just being so sure of yourself that you literally make something appear in your life, like manifestation almost. So that's what I'd say here. It's like kind of committing, yeah. Six of Swords, definitely improvements for you this week. So really nice energy there. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I have to get roommates to move out of my family's house? Three Swords, Queen of Wands. I would say yes to you. Queen of Wands is a card of friends, so I would say yes. Three of Swords is like sadness, so it's like maybe you don't want to necessarily have to live with friends, right? but this would kind of say that you would have to. I feel like it'll make things easier. I just simply asked in my head if it would make it easier. The Wheel of Fortune, so yes. So I would say yes. I feel like it would make things a lot easier, probably be a lot better than you could imagine. So I would definitely say yes. I feel like it would be a very good idea for you. Sarah, thank you for the super chat. Sarah, in general, you have the 4 wands and the 3 of pentacles. This could be a very deep commitment if you're looking for love. 4 of wands could be marriage if you're looking to get married. 3 of pentacles, same thing. 3 of pentacles is a card of commitment, kind of, because it's a card of working together on a team. So this could represent love coming in for you there. It could also just represent committing to your work. So if you are like trying to make more money at work, for example, this would just say commit to the job, work extra hard with a 3 of pentacles, focus on quality, and you'll start making more money. Or if you have a business, same thing. This is kind of like, this is almost like the 7 of wands. When I get a combination like this, 7 of wands to me represents doubling down on something. It says like if you're putting in 100% effort, put in 200% effort, and really go for it, and that will kind of change everything. So that's what I'd say there. Angel Ram, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for September. You have the Judgment card. 8 of Cups. I feel like you could be cutting things out of your life. A lot of people seem to be doing this right now. Again, Saturn and Capricorn retrograde plus Pluto retrograde. Pretty much everybody could be, we could all be just cutting things out of our lives that no longer serve us, especially with this 8 of Cups. The Judgment card says this is bringing you closer to your true purpose. So don't be afraid to, make room is what I would say to you. That will kind of allow things to enter into your life. So I'm all about cutting things out. I'm all about throwing stuff away and all that other stuff, because it's like we got to make room in our lives to get the things that we want, right? We have to make room for things to enter in. So I feel like that's what you could be focused on. That's kind of a weird message for those 2 cards, but it's what I'm getting. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will I get into a relationship this year? I would say yes. Temperance is saying patience, but the Ace of Wands is like being very passionate about somebody. So there definitely could be a relationship coming in for you here. Temperance would say that, it's kind of like a card of needing to create balance. So I would say create balance in your life, but it's also like a card of balancing out what you're doing to find love in your life. So it says, make sure to try all things to get love in your life. Ace of Wands, though, really good card. So I would say yes to you for sure. Ash J, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, any messages for my husband diagnosed with an illness? Ash, I am not a doctor, so do not take this as medical advice, but you have the 2 of Wands here, so really good card of improvement, card of like taking back their personal power. It's a card of originality as well. That's really popping into my head. So I feel like any types of new treatments or anything that he could be doing would be a good idea with this 2 Wands. Of course, again, consult with your doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm just some guy on the internet. I don't know what I'm talking about. There you go. The Serious Man 11, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Cards for am I reading the right one? Yeah, cards for September. Serious Man, you have the 2 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords here. So I feel with the 2 of Pentacles, this could be talking about needing to have more fun, especially with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, I'm getting like a very serious energy off of this card for you. So it could be you being very serious or doing a lot of different things in your life, kind of like focusing on only work, for example. It's kind of a weird message because, again, to me, the Page of Swords really isn't a serious card, but it is popping into my head. So I feel like you could be very serious about certain things in your life. The 2 of Pentacles would say also make sure to have fun if you are being very serious. This could also represent you discovering new ways of making money or discovering new job opportunities if you're looking for something better. And I always say, yeah, you know what's interesting? Even your next card, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, look at this. This to me would represent some sort of change. Like this could represent a move, you moving. I feel like if you're moving, that would be a great idea. Or this would represent some sort of home change. Like I feel like you could be moving jobs, changing jobs, or kind of getting a raise or a promotion. So it could represent anything like that. And this is an amazing combination. I love when I see this, when I see this type of thing with like 2 10s. And also that Page of Swords. To me, it's really a clue of some sort of major change. Most people read 10 of Swords as a bad card, but really, to me, it is a good card in a situation like this, especially with what it's coming up with here. So I feel like a positive change, or a change for the better. It's like you're releasing burdens. But there we go. All right, welcome, everybody. We got to get this show on the road. I didn't even realize what time it was, as usual. So thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to get started right now, and we are going to start with Aries. To everybody who super chatted after that, we are going to answer yours at the end as well. But Aries, let's do a couple of shuffles. Dad says fix the collar. Right. You know what the problem is? If I fix the collar on the shirt, it's just going to end up the same way in like 2 minutes. So I don't even bother most of the time. If you can't handle a little bit of skin, you shouldn't be watching me, right? All right, Aries, let's see what we have for you, Aries people. All right, Aries. Here we go. All right. Aries, you have the Emperor here, and the two wands. I feel like you're very bold, strong, courageous. I feel like you're standing out a lot here with these two cards. So I love this energy for you, Aries. This is you, and this right here, the two wands, is being very bold, being a leader, and kind of taking back your personal power. So I feel like you are standing in your personal power with these two cards, and I feel like that's a good idea for you here. So I like it. I also feel I am really focused on that right there, Aries. The guy kind of like stabbing that little devil thing. So I don't know what that means, but I kind of feel like you could be getting rid of bad habits. I'm almost picturing that as the devil in my head. So I feel like some of you could be getting rid of bad habits. I feel like you could be getting rid of bad people from your life, pretty much everything. And I feel like it's going to lead to this right here, you having the whole world in your hands with the two of wands. So love that. Next you have the Five of Cups here, and you have the Six of Swords. So I feel like for some of you that this could be saying that you're just moving away from something. For some of you, I definitely feel you're leaving something behind in the past. This could be regrets, but it's kind of coming out. It's like popping up in my head, very weird, the types of regrets that you're having there. It's almost like it's not your, I feel like saying it's not your fault, but it's almost like you kind of regret like working with somebody. I feel like I've said this all to you before in the past, Aries. I get the same type of feelings around this. So I feel like some of you could maybe have regretted like teaming up with somebody in business or work, or you could have regretted like something you said to somebody, but it feels like it's their fault. Like, and I feel like you, maybe you don't blame anybody for anything, but I also feel like it is their fault, even though you could be having regrets about this. But Six of Swords says you're like maybe clearing out this energy. So if you had a negative situation with like in business, every time it feels very like business or work related to me, Aries, like some sort of falling out with somebody, or some sort, it might not be like this big huge like falling out, but it could have been some sort of challenge. I feel like you're moving on from that finally. It's like maybe you finally feel better about the situation. For others, I feel like no stinking thinking here, Aries. These could be, I'm just getting negative thoughts here. Six of Swords, moving on to calmer shores. I feel like you need to like move on to bigger and better things and like keep your thoughts positive. Like, look, this balloon is attached to his head, so I feel like a lot of you need to keep it positive and things will improve. If you don't, then they won't. So the more positive the better, I would say, with these two cards, Aries. And finally, you have the Eight of Pentacles and the Hangman. I feel like this is delayed money for sure. So the Eight of Pentacles is like working on something or trying to master your craft. Eight of Pentacles to me is also material success on the horizon. So money coming in the future. The Hangman is saying a delay. I feel like what some of you Aries don't realize, number one, is that you've done a bunch of work on things that you've wanted to work on for a long time. And I feel that really what you don't realize is that you're about to see results in the future. So I feel like even if you have been working on work projects or business projects and you haven't been seeing results, I feel like in the future, it's like these things are building up, they are stacking up in your life, if that makes sense, and you're about to see results from things that didn't work out for you. So I would say keep working, keep trying to work on something. For others, I feel like this could be a very stubborn person. To me, this is not really a stubborn card, but I feel like this could be talking about just a very stubborn energy, and I feel like some of you, it's a person. So I feel like you could be dealing with like a stubborn person or someone who has been stubborn in your life, but it feels love related, somebody who you just can't break through. And I feel like you're putting in the work, but it's like they're just not making any movements forward. So that's what I'd say there. And for others, I feel like you're about to see results, like I said, but like on something that you've been working on for a long time. I'm also getting a new job here as well. I feel like you're hesitating if this is a new job. It's like you're not sure if you should take it or not. I would take it. Eight of Pentacles says there's a lot of money in this. So if you're one of those Aries trying to get a new job, I feel like this could be something really good for you. But thank you, Aries. All right, Taurus, what do we have for you, Taurus people and Taurus? Taurus, you have the Two of Cups. Really nice reading here, Taurus, I gotta say. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. You have marriage, you have everything showing up here. So I feel like for some of you, this could be love. Eight of Swords could say you're finally seeing the opportunity in front of you for love, and it's like you're setting yourself free, maybe matching up with somebody. You don't have anybody specific showing up here, Taurus, so it could be any sign, really. And like I said, whenever I really need, for me to say that somebody is a soulmate, the way that I read, I need to see a king in the reading. Just that's the way I read. So, and I don't even believe in the word soulmate. So, But to me, a king would more represent a very strong relationship for the people I'm reading for, but you don't have that here. But that doesn't mean, clearly this could be like the beginning of something new. For others, this could say that your passions will actually set you free. So I feel like a lot of you could be, as I've been saying all year, again, Uranus in your sign is all about working on passions, or, creating a passion-based business, or doing something innovative with a passion that you have. So I feel if you're like hoping to make money, there could be a lot of passion-based businesses, jobs for you that could make you a lot more money. Next, you have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. So I feel like this is just saying pick the new path. To me, nines represent newness. They just basically say pick the new path. Two of Pentacles always, to me, says pick the new path. So I feel like if you're trying to pick something new, whether it's in love or finance, this always says pick the new thing, because the new thing will lead to the most success. The new thing will lead to the better future. I feel like for some of you, this is just saying that you want more out of life. Nine of Cups says you are fulfilled. You have eaten all that you can eat, maybe, and now you're stuffed, right? Normally this is a card of like having a feast, but the Two of Pentacles could be saying, yeah, maybe you have reached a certain level of fulfillment in your life. Maybe things are going well, but Two of Pentacles says there could be more. There could be more excitement. There could be things that are missing, and you're trying to fill in the gaps here, and I feel like that's a great idea. Taurus. And finally, you have the Four Wands and the Lovers, so definitely marriage. If you are looking to get married, I feel like there could be marriage coming in for you. For some of you, there could be blockages. Nine of Cups, long-distance relationship. You have that Eight of Swords, so some of you could be kind of like in a long-distance type situation in love, and it's like maybe you're trying to figure out how to be together. Two of Pentacles, by the way, Two of Pentacles would say think of the ways that you could be more flexible, or try to come up with more flexible solutions if you're in something long-distance. So it's like, could you meet the person halfway? Instead of like, if you live really far away, do both of you, need to fly and meet in the middle? Would that be easier? Does it make more sense for one person to fly than the other? It's like these are the questions you have to ask. For others, this could just represent, again, a new path. The Lovers, to me, always says pick the new path. Same thing with the Two of Pentacles. I would say with this card, the past is poison. That guy, he's getting bit on the leg by a snake. So to me, it says that the past is poison. It's time to pick something new. Four of Wands says just completely commit to the new path. So don't go backwards with this Four of Wands. But Four of Wands, celebration. So I feel like there will be celebrations in your future as well there, Taurus. But Taurus, that looks really good. I like it. For some of you, I feel like it could be somebody else in your life that's getting married as well. So, like if you have children, or maybe it could be like a close friend or something that is getting married there with those cards, but I like it. All right, Gemini. All right, Gemini, you have the Page of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Yeah, a brand spanking new person in love. So if you're looking for love, pick the new person. Could be an earth sign, could be any sign really, because to me, Page of Pentacles just represents someone new. Page of Pentacles to me is also the card of needing to have an effect on something. So the Ten of Wands is a card of releasing burdens, but really these two cards together, as I always say, Page of Pentacles to me is a card of like needing to light a match. The way to think about the Page of Pentacles is it's like this guy, he's got a matchbook, but he's just standing there, not lighting the match. So the Page of Pentacles says light the frickin' match, right? Ten of Wands says release the burdens. So I feel like some of you could be trying to make a choice in your life, and maybe it's very difficult, like changing jobs, or getting out of a relationship, going into a new one. Page of Pentacles just kind of says just do it, and that's kind of the message I'm getting for you. For others, I feel like there's a lot of prosperity coming in for you here, but the prosperity is going to be coming in from the Ten of Spades. You have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords to me would represent like a job change, work change, a raise, a promotion, or some sort of separation to get prosperity in your life. So I feel like that's what's going to happen for a lot of you. Next, you have the Four of Swords and the Fool. Just do it. What did I just say? Page of Pentacles. Just do it. So same thing. I feel like you need to just get started on something here, Gemini, and take the leap of faith with that Fool card. That will probably lead to the most success for you. For others, I feel like an adventure for you here. So some of you, Ten of Swords again can just be a card of travel. So I feel like some of you could just be traveling or moving around and stuff like that. And I feel like that would be a good idea for you. The Fool card to me is also just saying that there could be new beginnings for you after a break. So it's like some of you could have taken a break from love. There could be new love available to you now. So get out there. Same thing with work. It's like maybe you haven't had a job for a while. Now there's something new. Just take the leap of faith with the Fool card there as well. And finally, you have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you, again, this could be, like I said, a breakup. You could have gone through a difficult breakup. Knight of Cups could be a water sign, could be any sign, but Knight of Cups is my card of a knight in shining armor. So if you're looking for love, this could say that, there's a knight in shining armor coming in, someone who sweeps you off your feet, could be any sign, and it could be after a difficult period of time in love. For others, definitely move or travel here. Ten of Swords to me, again, just on a very simple level, if we're not looking really deep into the card, can just represent a change of location. So I feel like some of you could be moving. Knight of Cups, it could be to a dream location, or it could be for a very specific reason as well, because of the Knight of Cups. But the Knight of Cups to me is kind of like a card of refining your life. It's like a card of breaking things down. It is a card of your imagination, but it's also a card of your life kind of getting more perfect, if there is such a thing. So I feel like definite improvements here, even with this Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords normally represents rock bottom, but to me, I feel like this is more talking about a positive change, not like a negative or challenging challenge coming up here. Definitely a lot of change there, Gemini. A lot of movement. So Gemini, that looks amazing. So thank you, Gemini. All right, Cancer. What do we have for you, Cancer people? And Cancer. Cancer, you have the Seven of Pentacles here and the Ten of Pentacles. More money coming in for you. So Seven of Pentacles, card of patience. I feel like some of you are being patient with your finances, but really I feel like this is saying that there's about to be a reward in your life. For most of you, probably financial. So if you've been hoping for a better job, this could be a better job for you. This could also be just a raise or promotion if you're looking for something like that. Could also be love. Again, Ten of Pentacles to me is the best love card in the deck, even though it's a Pentacles card. To me, it represents being with someone who is almost perfect for you, being, if there is such a thing, again, as a perfect person. It's pretty darn close with the Ten of Pentacles, so it could be love. It could also, to me, I'm getting the word building as well. For some of you, I feel like it's taking you a long time to build something up. Like, maybe you've been building a business. Maybe it's taken a long time. Maybe you're writing a book or doing something creative, whatever. I feel like you're about to see rewards with these cards. Because, again, Seven of Pentacles is like time. It is saying things take time to build up. And it's like, now there is more success for you. I'd also say, don't be afraid of change with this Seven of Pentacles. This is like one of those things where maybe you've been working on YouTube for like years, just as an example, and maybe you've been putting up a certain type of video, but maybe you get an idea for a different type of video, right? This says just try it, just do it, because probably the change of direction is what's going to lead to the success here with the Ten of Pentacles. Next, you have the Nine of Swords. Get out of your head. Ace of Cups. Yeah, there's new love. Let go of the past, Cancer, in love here, as I say every single night to you. Nine of Swords says do not hold on to the past. Nine of Swords is, of course, anxiety, fears, depressions, things holding you back. But I call this card the anchor. To me, it represents things from the past holding you back, just not allowing you to move forward. So let go of the past. Ace of Cups, new love, if you happen to be looking for love, of course. If you're not looking for love, I feel like this is saying your emotions are very powerful right now, and especially with this Moon card. So again, no stinking thinking here, Cancer. The Ace of Cups says, keep it positive, you'll have positive things. The Moon, same thing. It says, do not allow your emotions to control you with the Moon. Keep it positive and things will be positive. If you're negative, things will be negative. So keep it positive. Finally, again, you have the Moon and the Seven of Wands. Yeah, this would actually be more positive. This could definitely be you stabilizing your emotions here with these two cards. So the Moon is your fears, illusions, fantasies, things that are kind of fearful for you. Seven of Wands is kind of like a defensive, protective energy, but this could actually be positive for a lot of you, I feel. I feel like some of you could be protecting your emotions, or you are balancing them out with these two cards. For others, I would definitely be careful of definitely don't get stuck in emotions here with these cards. It's like sometimes I feel that sometimes we can defend our emotional stance about something, and it doesn't allow us to see other points of view, or it doesn't allow us to move past the emotion in the first place. So I'd say don't get stuck in emotions with these cards. For others, I feel like this is saying that maybe some of you are realizing that you can have whatever you want. The Moon is your dreams. It is things that you want in your life, but we have to make these dreams a reality. They're not going to just manifest in our life. Seven of Wands could be you committing to live your dreams, but it's like you're putting in the work now. So, Cancer, I like it. Looks really good. All right, Leo, what do we have for you, Leo people? And Leo. Leo, you have the Queen of Pentacles here in the Wheel of Fortune. I love it, Leo. Really good. You have the World card as well. So a lot of you could be wrapping up cycles with the World and this Wheel of Fortune here that you have. You could be closing out cycles. You could be reaching new goals and setting new milestones with these cards. You could be doing all sorts of stuff, and it would be very positive. This is definitely an upgrade to me. This whole reading just pretty much screams upgrade. I feel like your reading last night was very similar. I don't actually remember your reading last night for once, but I do remember it being rather positive. So I feel like a lot of you are like upgrading your life, or you're about to experience a permanent upgrade, I would say. And I think that's what I said last night as well. I feel like there are almost very positive permanent changes coming in for you, but it's going to come in through a new path. Queen of Pentacles says pick the new path to me. Queen of Pentacles to me is a path card. Again, I read this card very differently than most people do, and to me it's just a card that I call a crossroads. To me it says pick the new path in your life. Leo, I've been saying this to you for like all 5 years or 6 years, however long I've been on YouTube. I've been saying it the whole time. But Queen of Pentacles could also be resourcefulness, so this could be more money coming in for you, new financial opportunities coming in for you. For others, I feel like this could be movement as well. So I do feel like movement in every single sense of the word would be a good idea for you. I feel like physical movement for your health would be a good idea. I feel like moving, if you're thinking about moving, definitely would lead to a turnaround here for you. If you're thinking about getting a raise or promotion, same thing with these cards. Next, you have the Page of Swords in the world. I do feel like for some of you, you could have somebody spying on you, probably an ex, and it would probably be somebody at a distance with the World card here, so I wouldn't even worry about it. For others, I feel like this could be you looking for a place to move. So some of you might be thinking about moving, and this would say it's a good idea. Page of Swords just says do your research, make sure you're moving somewhere you really want to move, and you'll be fine. It's just that simple. For others, I feel like this is saying you could have the whole entire world if you wanted it. The Page of Swords is a card that just says use your brain, use your mind, and you can have this right here, whatever the Page of Swords is looking at. So here, the Page of Swords is looking at the world, so you could have the entire world, Leo. If there was anybody that could do it, apparently it's you. So I feel like you just need to use your mind to get the things that you want. The Page of Swords, again, of course, it would say that you have to be honest, you have to be truthful, and you have to be very strong. So it's saying you have to be all of those things to get this. So make sure to, be honest, truthful, all that other good stuff. But really good for you. Definitely could be travel or moving as well. And finally, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Moving. So a lot of you could be moving or traveling. Again, with the Knight of Pentacles. To me, this would definitely represent needing to let old things in work and business die. I feel like a lot of you, Leos, need to upgrade your. I feel like you need to upgrade your business ideas and opportunities as well. I feel like some of you need to get with the times. I feel like I've said this to you a bunch of times. I kind of get this message on and off for you all the time, Leo. If you have a business or job, it would probably be a good time to upgrade your resume or update it, make it look updated. If you have a business, same thing. It might be time to update your website. It might be time to update the way your business appears, make it more modern. But this to me would represent doing that. So I feel like some of you need to make that change. For others, just stabilizing your finances. So I feel like some of you are just creating more stable finances through maybe through the world. Like some of you could be starting internet businesses with that World card and the Page of Swords. You could be starting online businesses, YouTube channels, selling stuff online. I don't care what it is. And I feel like this would be a very good idea for you here as well, Leo. So a lot of opportunity. I love this. Even if you don't want to have a business, again, same thing with a job as well. Some of you could be getting a job at a distance or something like that. And this is all saying it would be very positive. So Leo, that looks amazing. Thank you, Leo. All right, Virgo. What do we have for you, Virgo people? And Virgo. Virgo, you have the Star. And the Magician, Virgo, you can have whatever you want. So the Magician says you can have whatever you want. You just need to focus on it and you will get it. The Magician, of course, is a card of manifestation. I feel like some of you need to take action on a new life as well here. I feel like there's hope. I feel like some of you could be feeling hope for the first time in a long time with this Star card. But really, I feel like this combination to me says that you need to believe that there can be miracles for you. So I feel like you need to believe in miracles and then you will attract them into your life. I also feel like this could be saying that you can attract more miracles. I also feel like it's saying your dreams are not big enough for some reason, is what's popping into my head. You end with the Three of Wands and the King of Swords. For some reason, I feel not great. I feel not great about that. Three of Wands is a card of expansion. King of Swords is old knowledge. And the problem with that is that it's like the Three Wands trying to expand. The King of Swords has almost too much wisdom. So it's like you can't teach an old dog new tricks is what's popping into my head there. So to make that simpler, since my brain works like a I don't even know, it doesn't work. That's what it boils down to here, Virgo, is that I feel like that's saying that you could be thinking like you have certain goals or certain things you want in your life, but it's like that King of Swords is like your old beliefs creeping into your brain telling you, oh no, you can't have something bigger. So I feel like you need to make your dreams bigger is what I'm trying to say here with the Star card. But overall, very positive. So I like that. Next, you have the Tower and the Empress. Again, I feel like for some of you, this is what you have been going through is Tower, like little tiny Tower moments. I feel like you've already been going through this maybe for like 1 or 2 years. So the past like 1 or 2 years here, Virgo. And I feel like this is what you're heading towards: more abundance, more success. I feel like to me, the Empress card represents leaving winter. You know, again, the Empress card is a card of springtime, so it can say that your life has been frozen maybe for a very long time. Or maybe that's how you feel. Maybe you feel like your life has been frozen, and now I feel like you're about to enter into a time of springtime here. So it's like things are going to be improving. Things are going to be better for you here, Virgo, with this Empress card here. So I do like to see that. I also feel for some of you that this is just talking about abundance. I'm getting pregnancy here as well. So again, as most of you know, I don't like to predict pregnancy or anything like that. But to me, I do feel like this could be talking about somebody getting pregnant. Might be you, might be somebody in your life. Obviously, if you don't want to get pregnant, can I have water? Can you give me? Thanks. It could represent pregnancy or something like that. For others, I feel like, thank you. I feel like this could be talking about, for others of you, what I was going to say is next you have the Three Wands and the King of Swords. I feel like this could be saying that, like I said already, that some of you need to dream bigger with this Three Wands. So I feel like that's what it's saying. For others, I feel this could be something legal for you, Virgo. There you go. Judgment. So I feel, Virgo, if you're dealing with something legal, that this could be saying that it's going to take time with that Three Wands there. So I feel like you've already been dealing with this for a while here, Virgo, if you've been dealing with something legal. And I feel like it's going to take a little bit longer, but I do feel like you will receive a judgment, or there will be a judgment in some way. For others, I feel like this could be like bosses, mentors, or people you look up to. I feel like a Virgo, for you, Virgo, I feel like mentors or finding a mentor right now would be a really good idea for you, because the King of Swords is like saying that somebody who is either smarter than you, or they're not even smarter than you, it's just like you haven't learned this yet. So if you're like trying to start a business, mentor. If you're trying to fix your taxes, find an accountant. It's like I feel like there is somebody out there who can solve all your problems. For some of you, this could be like family members, it could be anything, but I feel like any type of change would be a good idea for you. And also finding someone who's smarter who can solve your problems would be a good idea as well. So that's that. Thank you, Virgo. Really appreciate it. Hold on, everybody. I'm dying of thirst. All right, we're good. All right, Libra. What do we have for you, Libra people? All right, Libra, you have the Ten of Cups here and the Three of Swords. I feel like you could have this right here, Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups is a card of fortune after difficulty. So I feel like for some of you, there could be love coming in, but I feel like you have to date, and this has been coming up for you pretty much non-stop, Libra, that you need to date. You do have a fire sign showing up here. I've been feeling really good about fire for you for the most part. I always tell people the sun is the worst place to look for love as far as I'm concerned, but again, if you want to know what sign it is, probably a fire sign could be a really good idea for you with that Knight of Wands that you have here. For others, I feel like you have to let go of the past here to have this. So definitely, again, kind of like Cancer, I would cut out the past with that Three of Swords. For others, I'm just getting connecting the dots is popping into my head. I'm getting a totally unrelated message here. I feel like for some of you, it's like you're just connecting dots in your life. I feel like you're like recognizing certain trends or certain things that happen, and I feel like you're going to be taking advantage of these trends. I used to say this to Taurus as well. I'm getting like a very similar feeling for you as well. It's kind of like it's like one of those things. It's very hard for me to describe, but it's like some days, I'm sure everybody has this, it's like some days, like I myself, I can work harder than others. And like lately, and for the past like many years, what I've been doing is when I have those days where I'm super motivated, I do much more work than I normally would. So I like try to double down on the energy. I try to do that. And I feel like some of you are like noticing when you're feeling better, and I feel like you're like taking advantage of those feelings with those cards. Next, you have the Justice card and the Eight of Cups. Again, you, just walking away from things that no longer serve you. Justice is you, Libra, but really justice in the Eight of Cups to me says that you are walking from people, places, and things that do not return energy to you. So it's like if you're in a friendship and it's not equal, if the person is just always taking, you're probably going to cut those people out of your life. Same thing with love. If you're with somebody who's always taking, but not putting in the same amount of work, you're probably just going to cut them out. Same thing with a job as well. It's like if you're in a job and they're not paying you enough and they're not willing to pay you enough, I feel like a lot of you are just going to walk away. Just that simple here. And I feel like these are good changes for you to make. So I like it. Very good for you. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. This always happens, this combination. So that's pretty crazy. But I feel like there could be a fire sign coming in for you here with the Knight of Wands. I do feel like it would be a good person. I'm definitely not picking up any like player energy or anything like that. Yeah, Six of Cups was the next card as well. So it could be a soulmate type person for you here, Libra. So if you're looking for love, I would say get out there. Nine of Wands says open up to this new energy. For others, I feel like this is your own perseverance. Both of these cards to me here, Libra, can represent you kind of more sticking up for yourself, you being more perseverant, and you kind of getting the things that you want in your life. So I feel like some of you are being all those things. I feel like you're being more daring, more adventurous, more passionate with this Knight of Wands, and that's probably going to lead to success. Of course, Knight of Wands always leads to success because, again, if you don't give up with the Nine of Wands, you get everything you want. And so I feel like a lot of you are kind of working towards everything you want. But Libra, that looks really good. So thank you, Libra. All right, Scorpio. What do we have for you, Scorpio people? All right, Scorpio, you have the Six of Cups and the Sun, best card in the deck. So I feel like there's a lot of attention and happiness coming in for you as well. Six of Cups could represent like a soulmate type energy coming in for you. So if you're looking for love, I feel like there could be love coming in for you, and it could be like more of a soulmate. As always, I do not read the Six of Cups as an ex coming back. To me, it just represents, it could represent thinking about an ex. The Sun says you could be paying attention to it, but I would say this is very simple for you, Scorpio. If you're thinking about an ex, you have the High Priestess, no action, so it's like saying they're not going to take action. Nine of Pentacles, if you're thinking about an ex, they're probably just happy on their own. You do have the Ace of Swords and the Chariot, so again, if you're thinking about an ex, there could eventually be closure, but overall, I would definitely say it's time to move on from that. But for most of you, I'd say new love here coming in for you. Could be a Cancer, could be any sign, but Cancer is definitely standing out. So is Pisces as well, so probably another water sign coming in for you, but I feel like it could be very good for you. If you're not looking for love, again, I love this combination. Six of Cups to me is a turnaround. To me, Six of Cups just represents obstacles being resolved in your life. So to me, it can represent just obstacles being removed, and it says kind of like try again. The Sun could be trying to get your attention, saying like maybe you tried to start a business in the past. Now it's saying try again, do it again, and you will be successful. Maybe you tried to start a relationship in the past. This is saying try again, those obstacles have been removed. Next, you have the High Priestess and the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, this is saying that, number one, that if you're dealing with an ex, they could be just not taking action towards you. They could be perfectly fine on their own. So, again, I would just move on from exes here, Scorpio. For others, I feel like this could be saying that there is more money available to you. Whenever I get a card of mystery plus a card of money like this, I'm always like, there's probably just more opportunity financially. But the problem with the High Priestess is these opportunities are not obvious in our lives. Like, we have to be consciously aware of these things. The High Priestess is unconscious awareness. It's something that we are not aware of. So it's like we could have a job, for example, with a combination like this that is fine, where we're making money, where we're doing really well. But these two cards come up and they say, hey, guess what? There's probably something better that you're not even aware of. So again, if you want a better job or if you want more money, look. But again, like I said, usually it's like things are fine with this combination. So it's like maybe you're not looking. For others, I feel that this Nine of Pentacles is talking about discipline. I feel like you are being very disciplined. I feel like you're like putting the work in to be successful here. I feel like for some of you, this is just straight up potential. So I feel like some of you could be seeing potential in your life, in something in your life, but it's like it hasn't been developed yet. So this could be like a new job that's becoming available, or business, or a relationship, but it's like it hasn't even started yet. So I feel like some of you, it could represent needing to like start something here. And finally, you have the Chariot and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you here, big time. Two cards of a win, two cards of victory coming up right next to each other. Chariot says take control here in this situation, because you are the one that's going to be in control of this victory. But yeah, I love this combination for you. I feel like for some of you, this is just saying, I am almost getting force here. It's like the word that's popping into my head. Ace of Swords would be more of your mental force, would be more of your just not really forcing something to happen, but just believing in something so much that it does happen. So I would definitely use your mind here to make something happen. For others, I'm getting like online work. I would say if you do any online work, or if you do any online business, or even if you have a job that's like more online based, I feel like there could be a lot of success for you coming up in the future. Probably not right away. I feel like this is something that's going to take a little bit of time, but I really like this a lot. I'm getting so much stuff on this, Scorpio. I'm getting the word contract as well. I'd say if you're signing contracts, I feel like there will be victories here. This is going to be a good thing. I'm also getting legal matters as well, so I feel like some of you could be having a legal victory. I'm getting a bunch of stuff here. For some of you, same thing. I'm also getting surgery as well. So if you're having surgery, I feel like things will go very well for you here. Again, I am not a doctor, so do not take that as medical advice, but I do feel like things will go well. So, Scorpio, that looks really good. So, thank you, Scorpio. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see here. Sag. And Sagittarius. Sagittarius, this is already a shuffled deck, but let me just shuffle it again. So, Sagittarius. By the way, for everybody new that is jumping in here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. In a few weeks, I actually don't know when, but in a few weeks, we are going to be giving away all these decks. I have 10 decks. Actually, I only have 8 right there, but I'm waiting on 2 more decks. But we're giving away 5 Zombie Tarot, 3 Deviant Moon Tarot, which is this one right here, and also 2 Golden Tarot as well. So make sure to subscribe, and you will automatically know what to do, how to win, and also automatically be entered to win. So there you go. All right, Sagittarius. And Sag. Here we go. Sagittarius, you have the Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. I feel like you're just taking care of yourself right now. Queen of Wands is you being bold, brave, assertive, standing up for yourself, kind of like all that type of energy here. So I feel like that's how a lot of you are. And the Five of Swords is a card of self-interest, but I feel like this is a very good thing for you, because I feel like the Five of Swords is just saying you're taking care of yourself, you're not worrying about other people, you're making stuff happen for yourself. That's probably exactly what you should be doing right now. And kind of like I said at the beginning of this month, I feel like this month is a great month to be selfish, because by being selfish, by taking care of ourselves this month, we actually will be helping other people more. So, as I always say, I have a cat lady rule. Don't be a cat lady here with these cards, Sagittarius. Next, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you could be trying to make a choice here. Seven of Wands could be getting to a point of not wanting to make a decision because you are kind of like closing off. It's like sometimes if too many things are being thrown at us at once, we can kind of like shut down. I kind of get like a shut down energy here for you, Sagittarius. So it could be one of those things where it's like maybe you're trying to, let's put it this way, this is like analysis paralysis right here, Sagittarius. So it's like some of you could be over analyzing some decision you have to make, when really the easiest answer is number one with the Two of Pentacles, pick the new path, pick the new choice. Two of Pentacles always says pick the new thing, because that's the easiest thing to do with the Two of Pentacles. Also here, it could just say, just get started. It's kind of like a just do it combination as well. It's like maybe you're thinking, like I always think about like starting a YouTube channel. People always ask me, like, what should they do? Like, what should they do to start? I'm like, just get started. Just put out a video. Because if, that's what YouTube is. You just have to put out a video. But I feel like there's too much pressure. It's like people want to put something out that's correct. They want to make sure it's right. And this is why school is bad for people. Because school makes us think we have to be right all the time, right? So this is kind of just saying, make a mistake and move past it. Don't worry about mistakes, and you'll probably be fine. But I feel like some of you just need to pick something new here. And finally, Sagittarius, you have the Sun and the Four of Cups. Yeah, so the Sun is the best card in the deck, of course. I feel like there could be a lot of happiness and enlightenment and good things coming in for you. I do feel like this is saying answers as well for you, Sagittarius. So I do feel like some of you could be getting answers as to what you're supposed to be doing, because the Sun is enlightenment. It is like being very clear about what you're supposed to be doing. Four of Cups, I feel like you're just manifesting things that you want in your life, and I feel like it's saying you can have whatever you want, but I feel like you need to focus on it. This is kind of like a picky, choosy kind of card. The Four of Cups, it's like he's sitting on the tree. He's got the 3 cups in front of him, and there's another cup coming in, and it's like a hand is offering him the cup. It's like he's like trying to weigh his options. He's trying to decide what cup he wants in his life. So I feel like some of you do have the time to do that, is what these cards are saying. But I really like that a lot for you. Yeah, 7 of Cups right here. And same thing. I feel like you need to focus exactly on what you want. I feel like you will get it. I feel like some of you could be focused on the wrong things as well. So make sure you are focused on the right things in your life, not the wrong things. But ultimately, I feel like this is just like a manifestation reading for you, Sag. But the Sun, best card in the deck. Sagittarius, I really like it. Very simple message, but looks good. So thank you, Sagittarius. All right, Capricorn. I just messed up the deck, so hold on 1 second, Capricorn, and we will get this all fixed up for you. Alright, Capricorn, let me just shuffle this real quick here. Alright, Capricorn. Capricorn, you have the 10 of Wands here and the Judgment card. Yeah, I feel like this is your life right now. Saturn and Capricorn. Saturn and Capricorn says simplify everything you do. Make things easier. That's what Saturn and Capricorn wants you to do. So I feel like that's what you're doing. 10 of Wands. Picking and choosing the things that you want to do with your life. The Judgment card is feeling closer to your true purpose in life, number 1. So a lot of you could be feeling that you are kind of moving more towards an inner calling for your life. Like you're feeling maybe more like you are on the correct life path. For others, I feel like you are, again, just kind of like picking and choosing what you want to be doing in your life, and this is making things more simple. But really, Capricorn, very simple message. I would just like try to make things more simple. If things are way too complicated in your life, this says it doesn't have to be that way. Life doesn't have to be hard, and it doesn't have to be that difficult, and it could be a lot easier. It's like, have you ever noticed, like, people that say life is hard, their life is usually really hard. They're always the ones with a lot of problems, right? So start saying your life is easy, and start making it easy. It will be easy, is what this is saying. Next, you have the 4 of Pentacles here, and the Lovers. Yeah, I feel like it's time to grow. Like, 4 of Pentacles to me is like the enemy of money. 4 of Pentacles to me is not a bad card, but at the same time, it is a sense of comfort. It is kind of like a financial comfort zone, and to me, it's not necessarily a good place to be. And so I always tell people, with the 4 of Pentacles, it can represent creating more flow. So, for example, if you have a business, 4 of Pentacles would say spend more. It would be a good time for you to spend more money on the business so that you can get a better flow coming back into the business. And for others, if you're looking for a job, for example, if you have a job, the Lover says, hey, pick a new path. So maybe it's time to ask for a raise or ask for a promotion, or maybe it's time to get a new job or to get a job that has a promotion or something like that with the Lover's card. For others, this could definitely say let go of past love. I always say 4 of Pentacles is holding on too tightly to past love. Lovers always, to me, says pick new love if you're still holding on to the past. If you're not, obviously not a problem, but if you are, it would definitely say pick the new path, pick the new person here, and that's going to be a much better option for you. But that's what I'm getting there. For some of you, I am getting a weird message, though. I feel like some of you are feeling like you're out of time with money or something like that. Something with time and money. I feel like you thought, or maybe you thought you would have more money by this age, whatever age you are. I do feel like you need to make sure you're not comparing yourself to other people or anything like that. I feel like you need to realize that you're kind of on your own unique journey with these cards, and you're exactly where you're supposed to be right now with those cards. And finally, you have the 8 of Swords and the Strength card. Yeah, I feel like you could be a lot more free than you realize here, Capricorn, with the 8 of Swords. To be quite honest with you, Capricorn, I feel like you'll all probably feel a lot better at the end of the year when Jupiter enters into your sign as well. That will provide a lot of clarity. It kind of takes the blinders off as well. With Saturn and Pluto in your sign, retrograde is worse, but just having them in your sign in general could be making you blind, could be making it so that you cannot see the potential in projects or businesses or jobs or relationships or anything, really. Once Jupiter moves in there, it's like you maybe will be able to see a little bit more clearly what jobs and businesses and things have potential in your life. So then maybe you'll be able to pick a job, or then maybe you'll be able to pick a relationship, because it's like you can actually see the potential. You're no longer kind of waiting to see the potential, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would definitely say set yourself free, but I feel like a lot of you are being very determined and kind of pushing towards things that you want here. So Capricorn, I like it. There you go, Capricorn. All right, Aquarius, what do we have for you, Aquarius people? And Aquarius. Aquarius, you have the Chariot here and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. Could be a Cancer, could be any sign, could be a water sign, but again, could be any sign. So this could definitely be love if you're looking for love. It could be somebody from a distance as well with the Chariot. So some of you could be moving or traveling for love with these two cards. I'm getting a bunch of stuff here for you, Aquarius. A bunch of different stuff is what I would say. But I definitely feel like there's some sort of victory coming in for you. Again, this could be some of you just reaching a goal, or maybe you could be getting something that you've dreamed about having for a long time, especially with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is like a dream wish, but it's like more specific. It's like, it could be something that seems dumb as well. Like maybe you've always wanted an iPhone, for example. That just popped into my head. So maybe one of you is finally getting that iPhone that you wanted. It could just represent getting something that you've wanted for a long time, but again, it'll probably feel pretty good with that Chariot card. Next, you have the Hermit and the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is clarity. This is testing to me as well. So this would this is a little bit complicated, really, Aquarius, but what I'm trying to spit out here before I keep stuttering for the next like 20 minutes is that this could represent you testing like new things in your life. But I feel like it's saying be open to testing new things in your life as well. So I feel like for some of you, this is saying make sure to test out new opportunities in like business and work. So this could represent kind of like if you have a business, testing advertising, going back to the drawing board with the Hermit and seeing if it worked or didn't, and then focusing on what works. Same thing in love as well. This could represent like testing things out. Like it could say like go out and date, or it could say like try Tinder for like a month and see what happens. If it doesn't work, try something else. So it's kind of like scientific tests in your life with these cards. Kind of a weird message. And finally, you have the Knight of Wands here and the Four of Swords. So I feel like you could be going through recovery at this time. Knight of Wands is kind of like you moving towards happiness here. I'm getting happiness, definitely adventures coming in for you as well, Aquarius. So I feel like there could be a lot of opportunities for you to kind of go on adventures here. Could also be love. Could be a fire sign coming in for you, or it could be somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. I'm kind of getting both here for you, Aquarius. For others, I feel like some of you have taken a break from love. So again, I feel like this could be love coming in after having taken a break or having stepped back from love in general with that Knight of Wands. So I do feel like some of you have kind of like taken a break or have stepped back from love with that Knight of Wands. And it's like maybe you're just like not ready, or you're not like quite ready to get back out there yet. But I feel like you will be in the near future. So there you go, Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. Pisces, thank you as always for your patience. Really appreciate it, Pisces. Pisces, let's see what we have going on for you. Pisces, amazing, as always. Let's see. Pisces, Ace of Pentacles, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I feel like some of you just need to get started on something here. Five of Cups could be regrets over the past on something, but Ace of Pentacles says step off on the new path, start the new journey. So I feel like some of you need to I feel like this is saying that you need to get started on the new path. Ace of Pentacles to me is the hero's journey. It says there will be ups, there will be downs to something that you're doing in your life. Ace of Pentacles just says get started. This could be like a new business, a new job. It could be anything. But the Ace of Pentacles says things will go really well. So I feel like you need to just kind of like trust in something, or I feel like you need to trust that something is going to work out for you. You have the Ace of Cups as well. So for a lot of you, this could definitely represent marriage. Wow, Pisces, you have the Ace of Wands as well. So 3 aces, definitely this is one hell of a reading is what I was going to say, but I feel like there's a new beginning coming in for you here regardless. Next, you have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Again, if you want new love, Pisces, this would definitely say open up to love. There's plenty of new love available to you, but you're going to have to be open to it with this Queen of Swords. For others, I feel like this is just a very kind of experienced energy. This could represent starting a creative project or starting some sort of new project that you have a lot of experience with. So you could be like starting a new project, but it could be something that you already have experience with. So it's like old but new. So you could be updating it. For others, this could be you feeling a very strong pull towards something that you have experience with. So this could be love. It could also just be a business or a job that you're feeling a very strong pull towards. The Ace of Wands says that there will be a lot of enthusiasm, excitement. There will also be a lot of abundance as well. So if you are feeling very enthusiastic or excited about something new, this would definitely say get started, because things are going to go very well for you here. And finally, for you Pisces, you have the Ace of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. For some of you, I definitely feel like this is new love coming in for you here. Six of Pentacles, to me, I feel like it's saying that you are kind of like planting seeds in something new here, Pisces. And so I feel like you could be like taking your time and like figuring someone out right now, or you could be learning about somebody with that Six of Pentacles, kind of like taking your time, waiting for growth. For others, I feel like this is saying there does need to be more energy put into a relationship. So again, if you've been in a relationship for a while, maybe there needs to be more energy put into the situation so that it can kind of like develop further, if that makes sense. For others, if you're not interested in love, this could just say that your emotions could be affecting your finances. So again, make sure to keep your finances positive. These three cards wanted to come out as well, Pisces, here at the end. So you have the Three of Swords, let go of heartbreak, let go of past heartbreak, just let it go here. You have the Ten of Pentacles. This is why. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. You have a soulmate coming in here, Pisces. Ten of Pentacles says date, but this is my best love card in the deck, Pisces. So I feel like some of you could be finding your perfect match with the Two of Cups here as well, and the Ten of Pentacles. So there's really nothing to worry about in love, but I would definitely say it's someone new. Let go of the past here. For others, definitely a perfect match with something financial. So I definitely feel way more money coming in for you, Pisces. Pisces, it is your year for a career, so you should be doing something career-wise. So I would take advantage of Jupiter in your 10th house, of course. But Pisces, that looks really good. A lot of good stuff coming up for you, Pisces. So thank you, Pisces. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to do a pick a card now. So we are going to do cards 1, 2, and 3. But let's see what we have for everybody. And let's see here. And 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Let's see. 2 more shuffles, everybody. 2 more. That's 1 and 2. There we go. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, if you pick card number 1, you have the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. I feel like some of you, this is just plain and simple. This has come up for several signs over the last few months. I feel like a lot of people are just picking and choosing the things that are important to them in life. I feel like people are picking and choosing responsibilities. We will always have responsibilities. We will always have things that we have to deal with in our life. That's basically what this is saying. And it's just saying we always have things that we have to deal with, and this is you just picking what's important and getting rid of the rest. It's like you're making your life more simple. So card number 1, that's all I'm getting here. I do feel like some of you could be moving, some of you could be doing getting out of relationships that are adding too much weight to your life, but for the most part I feel like this is just talking about making your life more simple. And I feel like that will allow you to grow, so that's always a good thing. Next, if you pick card number 2, you have the 7 of Cups here and the 6 of Wands. I feel like a lot of you could be paying attention to the wrong things here. So this is saying pay attention to things that produce results. It's, very clear message that I'm getting off of these 2 cards. I feel like if you pick card number 2, you need to pay attention to things that give you results. It's like if you're getting into relationships with people who don't pay attention to you, wrong person to be with, right? Pick someone else. Same thing with the job. If you're working on a job that is not giving you results, go find something new. Same thing with business. If you're doing things in business, not working, do something new. I feel like a very simple answer here. For others, I feel like there could be success in something that you've been working on for a very long time, but I feel like good news coming in here as well. And finally, if you pick card number 3, you have the Sun and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like some of you know exactly what you need to do right now in your life. I feel like you just have to do it with this card. I feel like something is trying to catch your attention, or somebody has caught your attention. It feels like a person to me. Could be an Earth sign, although I'm not getting Earth. It could be someone with a lot of Earth in their chart or something. So again, if you're looking for love here, if somebody's caught your eye, I feel like there needs to be more movement, more action taken towards this person before, it kind of like disappears from your life. So if you're meeting someone new, I would say take advantage of it. Or if you have met someone new, I feel like you need to take advantage of this opportunity. The Sun, best card in the deck, could lead to marriage. For others, I feel This could just be saying that you're paying more attention to your finances, but sometimes, like if we are paranoid, if we've been through something and we pay too much attention to our finances, then we can become like paranoid. Then we don't spend money, and that's actually like the opposite of what we want. We want to create a nice flow with our money. I feel like we want to be in the flow with the universe here, and we need to like spend money and save some at the same time. So we need to kind of get in the flow, not hold on to it too much. I feel like that's what this is talking about here. But overall, very positive. So I like that a lot. So there you go for everybody. Thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it. We are going to answer questions now. Of course, super chats will get preference, but I will try to answer as many people as I possibly can. Make sure to pay attention to your answers. By the way, everybody, I do not repeat super chats. I have a bunch of super chats to get through, so also please be patient, but I will try to get through these, in a timely fashion. Amelia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. To say here, the church I go to, a good choice for me. I would say yes, even with the Five of Swords. Five of Swords could just be you not being sure what to do, but the King of Cups, very nurturing, kind, caring type energy. So I would say yes to you, Amelia. Crumsy, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, feeling 30 years younger, confident, focused, driven. What's going on? I have plan and boundaries in place. They are starting to work. What cards? Hermit. I feel like you went on the inside and did shadow work. I mean, the Hermit represents facing your shadow. So it can say that you just did shadow work, or you kind of like overcame some things inside of you. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles. You're focusing on what's important in your life now. This is a card of assessment and change in direction. So it's like you are assessing things in your life here with the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like a new strength for you. I feel like you're being strong at this time as well, Crumsy. So really positive energy here for sure. Yeah, it's like there are improvements. You are just improving. So I feel like that's what's going on here. I feel like you're improving, and I feel like things are getting better for you with this Six of Swords. So, love it. Beck, it all makes sense now. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, having super weird love life lately. Thank you for all your energies. Thank you. I don't know if you have a question, but I pulled your card. You have the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you just need to go with it, is what I'd say. I would just go with it for love life, because Four of Swords kind of says you could be getting a break from the universe as far as love is concerned, but the Ace of Pentacles is kind of like the ups and downs of something. To me, again, Ace of Pentacles, hero's journey. It says we have to go through the ups and downs of a situation to learn from whatever it is we're trying to get. So I feel like you're kind of like in a learning process, and I would just keep going is what I'd say there. Elizabeth Gonzalez, thank you for the super chat. Elizabeth, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will definitely try to keep an eye out for it and answer it. Sandrine, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, should I put this sale of my flat on hold? I would say yes, is what I would say to you. Yeah, very good cards, by the way, Sandrine. But I would say yes to you. Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning. Ace, the Wheel of Fortune, like a change in circumstances. So I would say yes to you. Christelle, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, will Leo man ask me out? I would say yes to you. Yes. Six of Cups, soulmate, star, a wish. So yes, is what I'm going to say there. No doubt about it. Stunning, Casey. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, collective for the pond, water for Chris. Love you all. Hit like and subscribe. Exactly. All right. Because of the stunning, Casey, everybody, we are going to do a collective. So everybody, thank you to Casey, right? But let me timestamp this. And let's see. All right, for everyone here in the collective, we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like everybody could be focusing on their resources. This doesn't have to just be money. This could be your energy, what you put your energy into, where you're willing to put your energy, pretty much everything. But it could also be other resources that you have as well. But this would represent becoming more resourceful for the collective. I feel like this is very positive. Normally, if I was doing like a personal reading or something, I wouldn't be that crazy about this energy necessarily. But I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like it's saying that everybody is kind of looking at where they're giving and looking at where they are spending resources and giving their resources, and I feel like people are becoming more aware of that. So I feel like that's what the collective is doing. Obviously, this is a good thing. It's going to allow you to have more resources. It's going to allow you to be more resourceful. Next, for the collective, we have the Queen of Swords and the Devil. I feel like a lot of you need to get rid of toxic people from your life here. I feel like a lot of people are. Again, I've talked about this before. Plain and simple, all the energy in Capricorn. To me, on a very basic level, this this represents kind of getting rid of negative, toxic people from our lives. And I feel like a lot of you could be doing that. The Queen of Swords is also like a very honest, forthright, and experienced type of energy. So a lot of you could already have experience getting rid of certain bad habits. And so I feel like a lot of you just need to do it once and for all with these cards. For others, I do feel like this could be love coming in, and I feel like it could be somebody who has past bad habits or something like that is popping into my head. Might be something you want to keep an eye on, but that's what I get there. And finally, for everyone in the collective, we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Swords. I feel like everybody in the collective needs to focus on new love. Ten of Swords says that a lot of you could have gone through kind of like a rock bottom type of moment as far as love is concerned. Now it's time to focus on new love. For others, if you're not interested in love, again, this could just be a job or some sort of offer with the Ace of Cups. So if you're looking for something as far as like work or a job is concerned, Ace of Cups could say that there's like a new offer coming in for you here. And so like maybe you got fired or maybe you lost your house or something like that. This would say there's something kind of coming in to make things a little bit easier in your life. So that's what I feel here. For some of you, yeah, I was just going to say, I feel like this could be a move for love as well. So some of you could be moving or traveling for love. It comes up all the time. Again, I keep talking about this. Jupiter in Sagittarius, definitely long distance energy, so for long distance relationships. So if you're in something long distance, Nine of Cups here could say that there will be travel, like one person or the other person will be moving or traveling in this situation. But overall, very positive. So thank you again, KC. Hannah, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say here, will I move into this house I viewed yesterday? Three of Pentacles, Justice. I would say yes, if you want to. So I would say yes for you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is just saying a new beginning, or it's saying that you will be making an offer. So I would say yes to you, Hannah. That looks very good. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. As if I don't say that enough, right? Saren, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Or are you Sarah N? I'm not sure. But Sarah, I think it's Sarah. You say, how do people view me? Nine of Pentacles, very fancy. This is the word that's popping into my head. So the Nine of Pentacles is my card of fanciness. Yeah, I feel like they see you as self-reliant, very independent. I feel like they see you as very disciplined and all that other good stuff as well. And the Hierophant just is a card of seriousness, so they could see you as very like serious, very much kind of like in control of your life, as well as what's kind of like popping into my head. That's not necessarily like a Hierophant thing, but they could see you as somebody who kind of conforms to a group as well. This could be marriage coming in for you as Sarah N as well with that Hierophant. I like that a lot. Stylist Paying, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, card for the rest of the month. You have the Three of Cups and the Chariot. You are in control this month. So, Three of Cups, definitely celebrations coming in for you, happiness. This could also say make sure to socialize. Or, again, if you're in business or work, this could also say make sure to network and things like that. And the Chariot says that there is like success coming in for you here with the Chariot card. So I think there's like victories and wins coming in for you, but you are definitely in victories. That could be a move as well for you, I'm getting. So you might be moving. Elizabeth Gonzalez, sorry, thank you again for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Love card for the week, please. You have the Death card, and that comes probably new love coming in. This could definitely represent letting go of the past. Could be a Scorpio coming in for you here as well, but definitely like a knight in shining armor type energy there, Elizabeth. So I like that. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love your vids. Thank you. Really appreciate it. What's going on with me and the Sagittarius? Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I feel like you will gain clarity here. I'd say if you're broken up, I would let go of this. Four of Pentacles is holding on too tightly. If you are together, then this could just say that either you're building a foundation or you're kind of like building up a foundation in the relationship, if that makes sense. But I feel like either way, there's going to be a victory, there's going to be clarity or closure with that card here. I don't know. You do have the Fool, though, which could say like take a leap of faith in this situation. So this is kind of like a card that says that somebody needs to like, get off the pot, basically, here with the Fool. So I feel like somebody needs to kind of like take the leap to either make this more committed or whatever, is what I'd say to you. Deja, thank you for the super chat. As always, really appreciate it. For love, you have the Five of Wands. Dating, there's no good answer with the Five of Wands. It's a card of conflict, but really, to me, it's a card of socializing. It's a card of getting out there and dating if you are looking for love. And for work, you have the Two of Pentacles. I feel like something new. I feel like you need to, but I feel like this is saying you need to pick something new. So I feel like there could be new opportunities coming in for you in work, but Two of Pentacles says you have to pick those opportunities. You have to be the one to go and find them. So that's what I would say here. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Two of Swords and the Ten of Cups starting here. So Two of Swords just says kind of like open your eyes to new opportunities. Two of Swords could be a card. It can be a card of like avoidance, avoiding certain things in your life. So it kind of says open your eyes to things that you feel like are holding you back. It's like sometimes if we have bills, for example, it's like, does anybody really want to look at their bills? No, nobody wants to look at their bills, but we have to look at those things to take care of them. So it's saying like look at your problems or look at things that are holding you back. Ten of Cups says this will lead to fortune after difficulty. This will lead to better times, better things. Ten of Cups, amazing dating card for you, by the way. Yeah, I think there's definitely love for you. I've been feeling this for you for a couple of nights now, so Page of Cups says that there is new love coming in for you. Probably could be a water sign coming in for you here. Could be any sign, of course, but I definitely feel love. Nine of Swords says get out of your head. Definitely let your fears go. Yeah, it could be a Pisces coming in for you. High Priestess, Lovers. Look at this. Love. Definitely love coming in for you. And but the High Priestess says you have to take action. You have to be willing to go out and date. You have to be willing to get out there and meet people and like all that other stuff. But I definitely feel like there's new paths opening up for you in love with that Lovers card there. Yeah, could be a Pisces. Look at this. Hangman. Whenever I get two Pisces cards, I always say, whenever I get two Pisces cards, to me that's definitely a Pisces that could be coming in. So it could be a Pisces in love. But Hangman says action. I feel like you need to start taking action on things you want in your life. Yeah, too much patience. Mary, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Knight of Swords and the Four Wands. This could be love coming in for you. It could be an air sign, or this could also just be a commitment coming in for you as well that leads to a celebration. Could be like in work or business, some sort of commitment, but very good energy. Definitely could be love. Could be an air sign. I like it. Lanny, hello. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, who's the best for me? Gemini, Anthony, or Leo? Steve. Steve, by a mile. Steve is a much better name, and number one. And but number two, King of Swords, best type of person to be with. So I would definitely say Steve, especially if he's more mature, if he's more driven. By the way, Anthony had the Eight of Cups. I would say no to that, but definitely Steve. Brittany X, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For September, probably just working, Brittany, here. Yeah, but more abundance. Look at this. Eight of Pentacles to me is a card of material success on the horizon, more money coming in, and the Empress is also more money. So I feel like more money is coming in for you here with the Empress card. Love it. Samantha, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I hear from the Libra again? Nine of Wands. I feel like you could if you wanted to, and I feel like you could reach out as well. But Nine of Wands kind of closed off energy, but the Magician does say kind of like yes. But at the same time, Magician is a card of action. So if I was being super picky about this Magician card, I would say that if you were to take action, then the answer is yes, you would hear from them. But if you don't, then maybe not, is what I'd say there. Libra Faith, thank you as always for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is it a good idea to educate myself to be a PT? I would yes, definitely is what I would say to you. No doubt about it. Judgment card. Seven of Swords says let go of your fears, but the Judgment card is your true purpose. This is inner calling for you. Eight of Wands, fast success. So yes, I feel like this is saying that you will be successful very quickly. So I don't know what else to say there other than yes, I feel like you should do it. Veronica Jackson, thank you as always for the super chat. You say, is new guy just wanting a fling? I would say no, kind of. This is what I feel like saying. So I feel like that's definitely part of it. But King of Wands is usually more serious about love. So I would, but the Eight of Swords is kind of like saying, I feel like the Eight of Swords is saying there are other options for you, but the Moon is also saying get over your fears. So I would say, I feel like it would be a good person for you to date, Veronica. And I feel like there's a lot of attraction here is what I'd say. I would just go for it and just see where it goes. Page of Swords says the situation is too immature to make a decision, meaning it hasn't developed to a point where you can make a decision. So that's what I would say to you here. I feel like you just need to kind of like go with the flow, see what happens. But I would say no. I feel like it's more than that. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Is JL mad at me? Not at once. And you say, and will I get... Oh, we'll answer that next. I would say no. I don't think JL is mad at you. So I would say no. Yeah, no. And for the second question, also, will I get a job at C&W? Two Wands says yes. This is a very good card. So I would say yes. Queen of Cups, offer. So yes, I feel like it's possible. No doubt. Faya Angel, hello. Thank you for the super chat. What's coming in for me? Let go of the past. Ten of Pentacles, love after heartbreak. So if you went through a heartbreak, yeah, the world, this is dating energy right here, Fire Angel. So if you're looking for love, I would get out there with these two cards. Could also just be reaching goals. Ten of Pentacles is creating a more permanent life, and that's really what's popping into my head here for you. So I feel like you could be creating more permanent situations in your life, like a long-lasting relationship or a job that lasts a long time, or anything that you consider more permanent is what I feel like is coming in for you here. So that looks amazing. Aminia, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, have 2 appeals, 1 school and 1 back pay money. Do you see any success? Aminia, actually, I'm going to get a new deck. So hold on 1 second, Aminia. And I'm going to get a new deck for you to get this going. So let's see what we have going on for you. And all right. Aminia, you have the Tower, so I don't like that. Ace of Swords, there will be justice is what I would say to you here. The Moon, I feel like you need to face your fears in this situation, but the Tower I'm not crazy about with the Tower here, if I'm being honest with you. This could represent a sudden change or sudden news. I'm clarifying it. And I'm clarifying it with the 6 of Wands, Aminia. So the 6 of Wands is a card of good news and success. The Tower could just be that the whole entire thing, the whole situation has been a Tower moment for you. Or maybe it has been very stressful. And that's kind of like, just what I feel here. But you do have, like I said, the Ace of Swords and the Moon. So Ace of Swords, justice. Yeah, 10 of Cups, fortune after difficulty. So I feel like you will have success here for you, for sure. So I would say yes. I feel like there will be success in this situation. Yeah, the world is like closing out a chapter. So I feel like you will be kind of like closing out the difficulties in this situation, no doubt. No doubt about it. All right, hold on 1 second, everybody. Let me just check something real quick before I lose it. All right. And there we go. All right, Alex Salazar, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. For the rest of August, you have the 8 of Cups, walking away from something, and the Hermit. The Hermit says open up. So I feel like if you want love, open up with this card. I feel like you are walking towards fulfillment, though, actually, Alex. Yeah, but I feel like you need to walk away from someone who left you out in the cold. Or if you are feeling left out in the cold, I feel like you need to kind of like get out and date, like I always say to you, right? Yeah, 5 of Cups. It's like no joke. You always get these cards. It's so crazy. I'm not laughing at you, Alex. I'm laughing with you. But yeah, I would just say get out there for the rest of the month if you're looking for love. I feel like there will be justice. Justice says that there will be a better use of your time. So I like that. Space Lawmaker, thank you for the super chat. Space Lawmaker, if you have a question, let me know. Pop it in down below. Empress K, thank you for the super chat. For love, you have the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you need to, this could be needing to let go of somebody who didn't invest in a relationship. So again, you could have been in a relationship and there has been no investment into the relationship. This would say that there needs to be an investment into the relationship to kind of get this going. So I feel like you need to let it go though with the 4 Wands. I feel like there's new love coming in for you. Yeah, but I feel like you need to let go of past, like, toxic relationships, is what I'd say here. I feel like there's someone new. Could be an Earth sign coming in for you. Empress K. Rose, thank you for the super chat. For this week, you have the Queen of Cups, you showing up here, 10 of Pentacles. Really nice week for you, is what I'd say. 10 of Pentacles can be wealth and, like, permanent finances, financial changes, or just more money coming in. But it could also just be you stabilizing your finances. Could also be love as well. Could be dating. So, Rose looks amazing. Carol Cardone, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, love, should I be patient with the Libra? I would say no, is what I'd say to you. 6 of Swords is like deciding to move on eventually, so this could say that you might decide to move on. The Page of Swords, Libra, could be like a little bit immature. This doesn't have to be like immature like we think about the word immature. Could just say they're just not ready yet. 3 of Cups is not a bad card. It is a card of celebration. I don't know, you do have the Strength card though, which is a card of patience. So yeah, I feel I feel like saying yes, no. I would have a certain date in your head is what I would say to you, Carol. So like I feel like if there's like a certain, like there needs to be a certain time where if you don't start to see forward movement, then you are going to decide, okay, I'm going to start moving along. So I feel like you need to come up with a date in your head and say, if I don't start seeing some progress here, I'm going to quit. So that's what I would do if I were you. Cynthia, thank you for the super chat as always. Cynthia, if you have a question, pop it in down below. Jake Baldwin, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say card for love and career. For love, you have the King of Wands, what is this? Knight of Wands. So there definitely could be love coming in for you. This could be like a fire sign coming in for you, or somebody who's very just a lot of passion. But it's a card of needing to go have fun. It's a card of being very charming, confident, adventurous, and also being very passionate as well. It's also a card of being very daring as well. So I would get out there is what I would say to you and date with this card. But definitely I feel like there's love coming in for you. Definitely could be a fire sign as well. And for career, you have the High Priestess. I feel like this is you for some reason. Well, I feel like you need to get out of your head about career. I feel like there's too many fears, worries, and like sleepless nights. But you have the High Priestess. More action is what I'd say to you. Yeah, more action. Hangman. I feel like there needs to be more action taken in your career. I feel like there could be a lot more success. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. I feel like you just need to get started on something. I feel like you have to pick the new path is what I'd say to you. Space Lawmaker, thank you for the super chat. Space Lawmaker, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I'll be happy to answer it. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Does my ex Jonathan still love me? I would say no. I feel like it's time to move on, if I'm being honest. You do have the Wheel of Fortune, but Two of Swords is no action. Two of Swords is blocked emotions or not opening up emotionally. So I would say no, if I'm being honest with you. The Wheel of Fortune, I feel like it's saying move on. Because this is a card of movement, the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, I feel like Jonathan is mentally a mess with this Five of Wands here. Yeah, I feel like you're just going to be single if you wait. So yeah, Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is my card that says pick new love. Page of Pentacles to me always says pick the new person. So I feel like it's time to move on. Lisa, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, what can you tell me about this connection with Alex? Should I help me? I'm not sure. This could be love for you, Lisa, for sure. Yeah, especially if it's a water sign. So I would say if Alex is a water sign, it could be love. But the King of Cups is like the return of love to your life. So it could be that this is love returning to your life. And the Chariot says you are in control of this situation. So make sure to take control. Make sure that it goes the way you want it to, basically. Could also represent moving or traveling as well here. Four of Cups. You might have a hard time getting this off the ground, is what I'd say. Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is saying, like, do you want this to move forward quickly, is what I'd say to you. And you say, okay, you're saying, should I help him out? I would say no, actually, because the Knight of Swords is, like, especially if we're talking about financial help here, Knight of Swords, I would never lend money to a Knight of Swords type of person, because Knight of Swords is like a fast talker, somebody who's not being completely honest and things like that. Doesn't mean he's a liar, but, you know, if he's asking for money, it could be a little bit shady with this card here. So I would say no, is what I'd say to you. Could this be love? Yes, and that's fine. But I would, if he's asking for money, I would be very careful of that with that card, is what I'd say to you. So yeah, I would say no to you, Lisa. Lanny, thank you for the super chat. What are you say here? What are Steve's intentions with me? He's an ex. You have the Page of Cups, love. So it could be love. Knight of Cups wants to sweep you off your feet. So yes, it could be love. Finds you very attractive. Empress. Yeah, maybe he wants to have your babies with the Empress card. So I feel like those are his intentions. And so yeah, could be good. And you know me, Lanny. I say no to everybody who asks about an ex, but that looks pretty good, is what I'd say there. Yanni, thank you for the super chat again. Really appreciate it. You say card for work. You have the Page of Wands. Wanting more growth. Page of Wands is like a card that says be courageous and kind of like go for what you want, is what I'd say here. And King of Swords, yeah, like needing to step up and become more of an authority figure. So I feel like you need to become more of an authority figure there with that card. Space Lawmaker, thank you for the super chats again. Again, you have the Star and the Queen of Swords for September, so really good. You could be getting something you wish for here with this card. This could also be more fulfillment coming into your life. Queen of Swords is just a card of like a very straightforward energy. It's also a card of experience. So this could say that your experience is going to help you get the things that you wish for in the month of September. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. I feel like you need to focus on teamwork as well, like in work or business, because I feel like that's where the most success will come from. So looks really good. Clarabelle, thank you for the super chat. Clarabelle, if you have a question, pop it in down below. I will be sure to answer it. San, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. San, you say here, card for the week, please. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Very straightforward work week is what I would say to you. This is a card of patience, but I feel like there could be some like rewards financially, so really good card for you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. 2-7 says let go of your fears, so I would say definitely this week let go of your fears as well. Clarabelle, you say any specific guidance or messages, please. You have the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's good news coming in for you, so I feel like that you need to pay attention to your messages is what I would say here with these two cards. Both of them are like cards of news. I also feel like there could be like movement. This could just represent like blockages lifting. So if you've been blocked to getting things that you desire in your life, this could be those blocks lifting and you could be making forward progress on something in your life. So I like it. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Card for the rest of August. You have the Temperance card, Patience. So I feel like you need to be patient. Death. It's like you're going through a transformation, Raymond, is what I'd say to you. I feel like you're learning to move on from things. And it's like you're learning to move on from things, but also you're learning to move towards improvements with these cards, Raymond. So I do like that. Christina Nava, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You have the Five of Swords and the Four of Swords. I feel like you're going through a recovery after a difficult period of time here with the Five of Swords. This is also a card of becoming, like I always say, Five of Swords to me is a card of kind of self-interest, but it is a good card because it can represent being more focused on you. So that would be good for recovery, obviously. So I feel like you need to take that. Oh yeah, Nine of Wands, same thing. Nine of Wands is a card of recovery, so I definitely feel like you could be focused on like recovery at this time, but that looks really good. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it, Rose. Rose, you say here, any cards on my purpose? I don't know what it is. Actually, you do. If you're alive, you're probably on the right path. But you have the King of Wands to do what you want to do with your life. So King of Wands is working on something that you are passionate about. This is the most enterprising card in the deck to me. The King of Wands to me is a card of the entrepreneur. Maybe other people would say that it's a King of Pentacles, but to me, the King of Wands raises something like a baby, which is more better for business. So to me, it's a better business card, but it's also a card of doing something that you're actually passionate about, not a job. So what are your passions? I feel like that's what you need to focus on. The Emperor says have a plan on how you're going to do this. The Magician, you can have whatever you want. So I feel like you need to move towards some sort of passion with the Magician there, Rose. Debbie, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will I have a fun summer? Yes, definitely. You have the Eight of Pentacles, so putting in the work to have a fun summer, but I would say, yes, this is a very good card for you. It's just a card of putting in the work and being successful. Ace of Cups, your emotions overflowing, being very happy, so I would say yes, for sure. Nomi, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. How will my week be? Very good. A Judgment card, so clarity. This is a very good card of like having a rebirth as well, feeling more awake, more alive as well. Two of Wands, very bold and kind of like stepping forward towards something. So really good. I love it. Really good. Maisie, hello. Thank you for the super chat. May I have cards for the work week ahead? You have the Four of Wands and the Eight of Swords. I feel like you need to set yourself free this week. Four Wands celebration. So really nice energy with the Four Wands. It says there will be celebrations, happiness this week for you. Like a lot of good stuff, right? And a lot of freedom as well. But the Eight of Swords says you need to realize that you are way more free than you realize. So I feel like you need to realize that there is freedom in different areas of your life this week. That's what you could be realizing. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles could be stepping off on a new path, but more stability. Rose, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, is he going to contact me soon? I would say yes, actually. You have the Nine of Cups, which would be getting something you wish for, getting something you want, Rose. So if this is a wish for you, then I would say yes. But is he going to tell you the truth? I don't know. Seven of Swords, tricking, lying, stealing. So I'd be careful of that communication. Sinquest Wallace, hello. Thank you for the super chat. You say, will my child's father be involved in her life? Yes, definitely. No doubt about it. Two Cups is a card of soulmates. Again, I don't believe in soulmates in general, but to me, if there are soulmates, our soulmates are our children, our parents, our, cousins, uncles, aunts, people who are close to us in life. Those are our true soulmates. So, yes, definitely is what I'd say there. Yeah, Ace of Wands, growth, wanting to grow. So, yes, for sure. Sandra, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You say, hi, can you tell me what's coming in my way in my love life? You have these Seven of Wands. I feel like you need to open up, Sandra, to new love. This says, do not close yourself off to new love. and marriage. So you have the Hierophant. Hierophant to me is maybe the best love card in the deck. It's one of the best, if not the best love card in the deck. 3 Wands happening in the future, of course. Queen of Wands, you're very attractive at this time, so I'd get out there and date, because I feel like you could be meeting someone. It's like, this is saying, like, the next person you meet could be the person you marry, so I would get out there, Sandra, and I would date, for sure. I feel like there's good love coming in for you. Love it. Lee, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Pull a card for me. You have the Ten of Wands, Lee, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like you're releasing burdens as far as your finances are concerned, or you will be in the near future. This is probably not going to be... It's popping into my head that this is probably not something that's going to be happening overnight, but I do feel like your finances are going to be getting easier. I also feel like at work or in business, you need to be careful of the responsibilities that are being placed upon you with this Ten of Wands here. Ten of Wands can represent extra burdens, like at work. Can represent people giving you all their garbage at work, basically, all their extra responsibilities. It says be careful of that. Also, if you're looking for love, this could be love coming in for you, but yeah, I feel like you need to take some sort of leap of faith. I feel like you are over-prepared for some sort of new beginning. This, to me, is like a journey right here. The Fool says start the journey. Ace of Pentacles is the hero's journey, so it is like starting something new in your life. So I feel like you need to get started on something that you are trying to prepare yourself for. I feel like you're being too cautious with this right here. I feel like you're over prepared with the Fool. So I would just get started on whatever it is you're thinking about starting here. You're going to be successful. Ace of Pentacles. Love it. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Did my boss notice my absence these past days? Yes, is what I would say to you, the Sun. So I would say yes, Raymond, for sure. You have the Lovers, though, so if you're looking for new opportunities, I feel like you're going to find something with the Lovers, but the Sun would definitely say yes to answer your question, so no doubt about it, is what I would say to you. The Sun stands out like a sore thumb, Raymond. That is the way to think about that card, no doubt about it. Alright, I will stick around for a little while longer, and I will actually, I'm all fired up tonight, people, so I will stick around for a little while longer and answer some questions. I'm going to get some of this energy out, but if I have not answered your question, feel free to pop it in down below. I will answer some more questions. Isha, you have the Ace of Pentacles, so like stepping off on a new journey with Daryl, so it definitely could be like love or starting love there, basically, so that's that. Shelby, help, do you see anything new for me? My car, by the way, why is Pisces coming from AU? I have no clue what you're asking, but you have the Ten of Swords. I feel like it's time to let go of the past. This is like needing to let things go, Ten of Swords. Dogen, upcoming week, you have the Seven of Swords. Let go of your fears this week is what I'd say to you here. Yeah, I think you need to let go of your fears. This could be in love. Ninja, you have the Devil, so let go of toxic energy. Ninja, I feel like you are in control this week, so Chariot, Victory, good stuff. I like it. Ruby Hernandez, you have the Page of Cups. I feel like this could be love coming in for you. It could also be it could also be like just a good work energy for you, so I do like that. Jacqueline, have I taken a walk today? Nope. I'm probably going to go for one after dinner, so I probably will. Angela, I am doing well. Thank you for asking. Cynthia, you have the King of Swords. I feel like you get this card quite a bit with me, Cynthia. So I feel like there could be somebody who's like older, more driven, somebody very successful, hardworking. Like this is like, this is my card of somebody who says what they do and they do what they say, right? They really walk the walk. So I feel like this could be somebody who walks the walk coming in for you. Shelby, I'm down in the feelings department. Sorry to hear that, Shelby, but I feel like there's going to be better energy coming in for you. 6 of Wands, success. So that's what I'd say to you. Todd Bowman, you have the 3 Wands. So I don't know. Hold on one second, Todd. Todd, the 3 of Wands would say, like, I don't know what you're asking exactly about the 401k, but if you're thinking about cashing it out or whatever, this would definitely say wait. So I wouldn't necessarily do it right away, is what I'd say to you. But if you already have, then it would be good. Yeah, that's what I'd say there. Amanda Francis, I would say no. Page of Pentacles to me says focus on new love. Don't even think about next. So I would say no. Catherine, is my recent past coming back? He's a Virgo and I'm a Sag. I would say no. I think you need to move towards new love with these cards. Angela, I'm moving to Cleveland this week. Is it going to be good for me? Yes, definitely. 3 Cup celebration, happiness, so yes. Elnita, hello. You say, am I going to get my settlement soon? Fool. Ace of Cups, yes, is what I'd say to you. So definitely very positive. Love this for you. So yes, for sure. Raymond, thank you for the super chat. You say attracting a lot of admirers lately. Love card. You have the Seven of Pentacles, Raymond. Love it. This is very good. I feel like this is saying that you need to be patient, but this is also a card that says put the work in, and you will be finding love. Seven of Wands, let go of your fears. So definitely love. Yeah, Ace of Wands, passion, new beginning for you. So yeah, I would just date and see what happens here is what I'd say to you. Yanni, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Will my son's dad ever seek relationship with him? Yes. I literally said that to the other person who had the same exact card, Two of Cups, on a very similar question, right? So, Two of Cups, soulmates. Like I said, Eight of Pentacles is just going to take work, but I feel like he's willing to work on it with this Eight of Pentacles here. So, I don't know what else to say other than yes, is what I'd say here. I love it. Looks really good. No doubt about it. Cynthia, I would say get out of your head about that, but I would say no, Cynthia. I don't know who this Geo character is, but I would say no. Six of Pentacles, not enough energy there. Like, I don't like the Six of Pentacles, as you probably know. So that's what I'd say there. Leanne, I am a Sagittarius. I am a Gemini. Sagittarius ghosted me. Is this really done? I would say yes. So, yes, death, over. Dead, done, over with. Clarabelle, thank you for the super chat. Advice or guidance with 2 Libras, please. You have the Hangman, Knight of Swords. It's like there's like fast movement and then no movement. So I don't know what that means. Is this like an on and off relationship? Is this an on and off type of situation? But I feel like there needs to be, yeah, I don't know, heartbreak. I'm not crazy about this, Clarabelle. 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like there needs to be more action taken, or there needs to be a decision made in this situation, period. And it needs to be, like, dead, done, over with, just like I said. Angela, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. You didn't super chat, but Angela, I would say yes. I feel like they will let you transfer. Action, Frank. Decision on new move. Yes, definitely do it. Yes, definitely do it, Frank, is what I would say to you. Ace of Swords, definitely movement. And the Lover says pick the new path. This is like 100% yes, is what I'd say here. And it's successful. By the way, King of Cups as well, Frank, is also definitely a move. King of Cups to me is the tides of the ocean. It's like things going out, things coming in. So definitely says move 100% yes, for sure. Judgment, this is leading you towards your true purpose. I could go on and on all day. So yes, no doubt about it. The die is cast, 2 wands. I feel like you need to be more bold, and I feel like you need to stand out for love, is what I'd say there. Miss D, will I get a new position soon? You have the Tower and the 10 Pentacles. I would say yes. Tower is not a bad card. It can just represent a surprise. So it could be a good surprise with the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, definitely. But, all right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to cut this off here now. So, thank you, everybody, for being here. I will, of course, be back tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So, if I missed your question, I will be back. But thank you, everybody, and have a good night.